Good day, fellow citizens of Emerald City. I'm Dirkle, and this is my survival Let's Play. Welcome back to a very spooky, special episode 13. In today's episode, we're here in the Nether, and we probably will be for the entirety of the episode, really, because for our spooky special, I had carried on spawn-proof in my Nether, and I've done quite a bit. I wouldn't say it's entirely spawn-proofed, but I have spawn-proofed, I think, at least 50% of the spawnable area that comes into contact with our fortress over here. And I have also spawn-proofed the fortress itself, so we're getting pretty good rates in here. Let's see if I can get down here. We've got 3 platforms. Not too bad. There's more spawn proofing around here, and I've sort of left the Soul Sand Valley, but all of the fortress here, let's come in here, all of this, half slabs. So the fortress is spawn proofed, all of the nether waste in the area is spawn proofed, and a bit of the Soul Sand Valley, a bit of the basalt deltas, although I haven't finished them. But we are gonna get started on this fortress farm now. Oh, I've been a busy boy digging out all down here. Dug out, we're down under lava in some places. It's a bit dangerous down here, and I have collected some bits. So I'm hoping this is enough glazed terracotta, enough glass, a couple of decoration blocks there. These are some things to keep us alive, a little bit of fire resistance and some food, because I'm taking a lot of damage out here. Here is our redstone. That is, again, hopefully enough. I think it should be. And ice. We're going to need a lot of ice. But I think what we want to do... Well, let me show you in creative how this is going to work. And then we can go by it step by step. Because it is my own creation, but it's pretty similar to some designs out there. Here is the farm in creative. And I've mostly done it, although there's a couple issues that we'll iron out when we build it in survival. But it's a slime block flying machine, so let's spawn in some fortress mobs in here so we can see this thing running. And I'll do it on this level as well. Just get a load of them in here. It's not got the sides on, so some might fall out of the edges, but it is the design basically. So we come down here and we switch this on. We should set our flying machines about, and they push all of the mobs down into the middle. Then when they're down here, oh, there's more flying machine sweepers, and that will start bringing them all into the middle. They should come down, and then let's go see what happens down there. So down here they'll land on pressure plates, and then these pistons will push them all into this central area here. And I think they're starting to empty cram. But then in survival we'll just come down here with our sword, and we'll just be able to take them all out. And the whole time they should be spawning up top and coming down, and we should be able to get lots and lots of drops. So there's still a couple there because I've not aligned this perfectly to the middle, but we will do that in survival. And then you can just turn the machine off. It's all controlled by this one lever, and it'll bring all of them to a stop here in the middle. The redstone's super simple here. The torch tower all leads up here. There's observers to know when to send them back if the torch tower's off. Piston updates the observer, which sends it back and forth, and then we just got returning stations here, and then it's just returning stations down on the bottom, but with the power going to this as well, which would lock this dispenser, which would mean that the observer wouldn't get updated, so they'll stop each side. And then this is very, very easy. You've probably seen this in some blaze farms for putting them in the middle. So let's start building, I think, this bottom area first. in survival, and then we can look at doing the top and all of the torch towers and stuff. We got a runaway flying machine here. Oh no. We have made some pretty big moves. Let's check it out. So the collection from the middle is in, and then the bits put them all into a one wide gap. All very easy stuff. And this is all timed up right now, so there shouldn't be any problems with getting everyone aligned. Let's come down here where I've put the switch in to turn it on, and we might move this about. It's not necessarily the final place, but let's get that on, and then let's see if I can get out of here. Yeah, lined up perfectly. And let's jump in there. I think I can still squeeze in. Might just have to break some of this glass. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, we probably needed that actually, to be fair. So let's get in here. And so the sweepers come across. And then this one will poke me into here. And then that one makes sure that I get in. So that's all sorted. Now we need to work on the top. And I've put loads of lights up there, but we are still getting a lot of spawns. And so for building up top, we've had to raise everything one level on here because I accidentally made it 4 high and we want it to be 3. So I'm just putting in some walls around the side, and then we need ice for the mobs. It doesn't need to be ice, but it does make them move a bit quicker, and what we really want is to move them out of the farm as quickly as possible so we can reset the mob cap and get more and more mobs in as soon as possible. And let me tell you, it is not easy working in a fortress where there's this many mobs. I don't mind the pigmen, they don't cause me too many troubles, unless you accidentally hit one. But the blaze are a nightmare, and the ghasts as well, because they'll shoot at you. And all of this stuff's pretty fragile, glass and ice. It's not particularly blast resistant, so it will take a lot of damage and it will break. We've got to do this on every level, which is pretty easy. It doesn't take too long to lay this in. It's when we come up to the redstone, I'll be a bit more cautious. Don't want any of that to get damaged, which would be a problem. And then for the edges, you can see here I'm laying down some iron pressure plates, and they're actually really expensive for big numbers of these, which I think we ended up using about 9 stacks of iron blocks on covering the whole thing, but it's worthwhile. It means that we get pack spawns for mobs that are spawning outside the fortress or trying to spawn outside the fortress. So it was well worth it, but we just covered around there, and that's it. Do it 3 more times or 2 more times and we're all good to go. So it's all in. Let's take a big look at this, because I think it's a pretty good looking farm, if I'm honest. I like the colours that we've gone for here. Obviously a little bit more work to do, but they're obviously spawning in the farm and very little where else. The pigmen can walk through at the moment, and the blaze, because there is a gap here. But that will be closed off shortly when we get the flying machines in. So let's go probably down to this bottom floor here, and let's build one of these flying machines together. So I think that's probably going to be the way we do it, and then I'll get the rest built off camera. So the plan is slime blocks. I think it's 10 across. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we got this concrete at the end, so it doesn't stick there. We need to get our sticky pistons out. And actually, how on earth am I going to do? Oh, I can just do it like that. Then another slime block here. And we want a sticky piston off this. No, that's not right. Other way around. Let's get rid of him. So he needs to go here. So sticky piston there. Let's get a slime block on that. And then this all the way to the end. And these are really long sweepers. And then that one can be concrete. And then there's some things that we need to do here, because we need to change up our wall that we have. So observer this side needs to go there, and then the other one will be facing off this block, which means here, and you need to change this out, yeah, there, for a piston, and that is going to be what lets this observer know that it needs to send the fly machine back the other way. I think it's all in. I'm not sure. I'm a bit worried. We've not tried it in survival yet. I think all of the flyer machines have been done right. They should be okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this little temporary platform that I've got here. See if that drops enough for them. See if it's, you know, sort of one hit kill, maybe not. I mean, I've got sharpness 5 and sweeping edge, so it should be enough. Need to see how we can how we are dealing with the items that are coming in, whether it's a lot or not that much. I've not fully spawn proofed, so it might be okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the replay mod rolling. I'm going to press this, and I really hope it doesn't break. Let's go. We've got mobs coming in. They're dying on impact, so the drop is definitely too high for them. So we need to see whether maybe a hay bale or something would be enough to stop them. Hopefully it will. Let's watch this back. This is in the replay mod, and so there it goes. It's turned on. Sweepers are working on this floor. This is the top floor, and for some reason didn't get that guy in the corner over there. Let's see if it gets him on the second sweep. Okay, that might be a problem. Let's look down here. Yep, both sweepers are working. Perfect. And then the bottom level. Oh good, they're all working. I was worried. The sweepers were the thing that I was worried most about. So then let's have a look at the sweepers down here. They're both moving, good. They're getting everyone into the middle. Yeah, no one's left up. And then so everyone's coming down here, except for these guys who are chilling out. So why are they chilling out? Okay, so we got some bones there. Okay, we can do something about that, that's fine. Okay, I made some changes and it is working beautifully. Let me switch it back on. I'm not even sure I need to do any more spawn proofing. This is definitely giving me enough drops. I've moved the lava down, so pigmen are surviving now and all of the wither skeletons are. Oh, there's still some more coming out. Oh no, I've just turned it on, haven't I? The system's now working on a hopper clock, which means that everyone is getting shot out, so it doesn't matter if any items fall on there, if anyone doesn't survive the drop, they'll be fine. Let's have a quick look at what's coming out of here. I ran it for about 10 minutes, and this is all the drops, so we're going to need a pretty big storage system. We're definitely going to need something to get rid of these swords and things, because we're getting a lot of those. But the blaze rods, it's insane how many blaze rods I'm getting. You couldn't get a blaze farm that's this good, I don't think. A couple of the mob heads, which is nice. 12 wither skeleton skulls, that's real good. Lots of coal. So yeah, it's definitely doing the job. I was hoping it would be a reasonable gold farm, but it looks like not so much. I mean, a little bit, but it depends. It depends how much I use it, I suppose. I have to use it for a very long time for it to be in any way. That was another skull there. A good gold farm, but it is a very, very good coal farm, blaze farm, and everything else. And this is with limited limited spawns because we've not spawn-proofed everything. So what I think I'm going to do is, I'm pretty confident everything's working really well, which is not usual for my redstone. So I think what I'm going to do is try and decorate down here a little bit, tidy it up, put the storage system in, and we'll see how that's working. Okay gamers, let's go check this out. Let's check out the farm. It's all done. It obviously needs to be designed on the outside, but I've knocked together something quick on the inside. So we've got somewhere to stand whilst we use it, if we ever need wither skeleton skulls. So this is a very modest entrance at the moment, not the long-term entrance, but it's just a way to get in with a little slime block launcher here, so you can get in and out. Very easy stuff. And I've added nice little flooring in here, quartz and nether brick. We carried on the purple in here with a bit of glowstone and basalt. Obviously needs a bit of work, but at the moment just wanted something simple for whilst we're in here. Let's turn it on. So have a look at my door there. It now locks up, so we can't leave. If the farm's on, you can't leave, and that's because if you unload the slime block flying machines, then I mean it will break, so it's no good. And that's got a comparator decay clock on it, so after we shut it off, it will be about 5 seconds until it will let us out. So if we come down here, I have put in auto storage for coal, blaze rods, gold, bones, more bones because I think they're what we're getting most of, and wither skeleton skulls, of course. We're not doing too bad for the wither skeleton skulls at the moment. That's going pretty well. And these are just some junk chests that I need to get rid of, with some stuff that I have left behind, much as I do in here. Here's all the redstone, very simple, it's just your normal storage system, disposal out there, and one hopper seems to be enough to deal with the farm, especially with the hopper minecart underneath. If we just kill these guys, see we get a lot of XP. And stuff idles on there, but it takes a while for the next lot of mobs to come down, so it's enough time for it all to clear. And yeah, it's working really well. So let's just quickly switch this off. And you see this takes a moment to open, and there we go. And so by the time we can get out of here and leave, the flying machines should have come to a stop. They have. So we should never leave those in unloaded chunks, which is absolutely amazing. So let's get a good view of this place, because I think that's all the time we've got today, guys. So I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the farm. If anyone's interested in the design, I could maybe do a tutorial for it at another point in time, because I think it's a lot easier than Nembomb's design for people that maybe aren't that good with redstone. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.